In this video, we're going to be covering another Amazon's interview question. This is going to be Leetcode question number 9, Palindrome Number. Basically, we're going to be given a number X, and we need to tell that if it is a palindrome or not. So, a palindrome is a number. If you start reading the digits left to right or right to left, they're going to be the same. This is not a palindrome number. Any number which has a negative sign is not going to be a palindrome. This is not a palindrome number because if you read it from left to right, it's going to be 1 0. If you read it from right to left, it's going to be 0 1. The way we're going to be doing it is basically we actually are going to check if we can reverse the number. If you somehow reverse the number, that number is going to be equal to the result, and that is going to become equal to 1 to 1. And in the end, we can check whether or not they are equal or not. And in order to uh, reverse it, and what we're gonna wanna do is every single time you can take the number and take the modulus of that, right? So the x modulus of 10 would be, in this case, would be equal to 1, right? And then you can build this one up. So initially it is 0. So again, using this equation, result multiplied by 10 plus that digit which you just created, this one. We're gonna keep doing that until this becomes until this is not 0. So the first time it's gonna be 1. 10 multiplied by 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So that's gonna become 1, and then we wanna do x divided by 10. Basically x equals to x divided by 10. That's gonna make it 12. So in the next iteration, we're gonna say that what is this? This is gonna be equal to 2. We're gonna be using this formula. 10 multiplied this is gonna be 10 plus 2. It's gonna make 12. Okay, and then we're gonna do x is equals to x divided by 12. That's gonna make it 1. So still the condition we are looking at, that while the x is not 0. So it is still not 0. So we're gonna say that, okay, what is the modulus? So what is the modulus here? That is gonna be equal to 1. Using this one, that's gonna become 120. It's 120 plus 1, which is gonna make it 121, and we're gonna divide it by 10. That's gonna make it 0. We won't enter the loop again because it has become equal to 0, and we were able to successfully get the reverse of the number. So that's all we are doing here. We are looking if it is less than 0. That's the sanity check. If it is less than 0, it cannot be true because all the negative numbers are going to be false. Otherwise, we can be just making a copy of it so that we don't touch x. So result is going to be initiated at 0. So while our y or x, whatever, we actually do need to make a copy of it because in the end we wanna compare it. So while the y is not equal to 0, we are again building up the result and diminishing the y until the y becomes equal to 0. And in the end, if they are equal, if this 121 is equal to the original 121, then that's gonna be true. Otherwise, it's gonna be false. In terms of the space complexity, we are not really using much, so that there is a constant space. In terms of the time complexity, if you look at the number of digits, so it is linear. We are linearly parsing from left to right, depending on where the, so it's going to be a linear O of n time complexity where n is the um, number of digits number of digits inside the integer x. Also, if you say that x is the n, right, instead of saying that the n is the number of digits inside the x, then it can be logarithmic, because we are actually uh, logarithmically uh, making it short every single time. So 121 is becoming 12, and 12 is becoming 1, and 1 is becoming 0. So in that sense, we can say if n is equal to basically the integer x, then it is the time complexity is logarithmic. That's all I wanted to cover in this video. Thanks for watching.